Hello, hello, and some more hello. Welcome back. I know it's been a little bit. On the plus side, I've done a lot of stuff on YouTube, so if you're not visiting YouTube, I guess it's not helping you too much, but there's some fun stuff there. But let's get back into it. Yes, we just started in our new vehicle, and we gotta go around looking at stuff. Don't know exactly where we wanna start.
Huh?
Oh. Okay. I'll take that. Food's always nice. Should we check the toilet? Okay, I can't, apparently.
Incredible!
Hey! You really?
No running water yet.
Damn.
Damn it. Obviously, this is where we cook. And I'm assuming I guess we don't put some sort of foods in there. I'm guessing this is some sort of kitchen. Oh, those are beds. I don't know if I want to sleep in there. I'm very curious about whatever that flying thing over there is.
What's this?
And apparently, there's nothing to really see here. Well, that makes this a lot easier.
Ooh.
I'm not gonna read these little bits unless, there's something to them. Okay, I guess we're not going there either. Alright, watchtower. And this thing is weird. How does it get by on only 2 legs? It must have some very weird balance. Okay, let's try the deck. I'm not sure I'm ever gonna work out, like, where things are. Washing machine. Interesting. What the heck is that?
Hello?
Yes, it is our first time. And yes, there are pipes here.
Spectacular.
Magma crystals as fuel to run. Oh my. We've had interesting times with those.
Hmm?
Captive audience for the next few days and nights. No, thank you. Okay, so we get to work on our virtues. Oh, that looks comfy. Sadly, I don't seem to be able to, like, be on it. This is a very curious door. I don't think we need to talk to more.
Speaking of...
That is a lot of recipes. You know what? Let's cook. I kind of like that.
Let's check.
Now then.
Often we simply refer to our meals as meats. My brain is hurt. My brain is hurt.
Speaking of...
So we're having skewers.
All right.
Maybe? Okay, well, I made noms.
The Gauntlet Runner arrives at the desert camp as the scorching sun sinks below the horizon and the curtain of night falls over the land. Protected within the stalwart hull of the Gauntlet Runner, the party gains a short, peaceful respite.
Okay. So we're just gonna cook outside again.
Your thoughts?
Yes, I want to fly. Thank you.
Hey!
Sure, let's talk with him.
Now then.
So, next up is Martyra. It feels like just yesterday when I first arrived in the royal capital. I met you, we went over to the northern fortress and awakened a mysterious power. I'd once thought magic like this only existed somewhere. I didn't get to read it. Speaking of which, I've been thinking that perhaps this is the same power that hero kings once used. If that's the case, then why do you think so many of them met miserable ends? Power isn't everything.
What's that about? Oh, I see.
As kings, they had to govern their people and maintain the peace. Martial might alone. Something. Perhaps it's not a matter of how much power you have, but how you choose to use it. Moreover, we've got more than one power at our disposal, and on top of that, we've got allies who share these abilities. If we continue to master these archetypes, then maybe, just maybe, we'll be able to surpass the old something. Though all this does is make me wonder, just how many more... Yeah, I didn't get to read most of that. Closer to imagination, too.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Time.
Good morning.
Alright. They don't seem to want to voice any of this. So, top of the morning to you, my dear passengers. I trust that the sleeping quarters more than exceeded your expectations, eh?
True.
They're better than I'd feared, considering how tiny they are. But I've got a question of my own. Isn't the desert sand going to do a number on this runner? My boy, remember who maintains this rugged girl. Nary a grain of sand could fit between her seams, I assure you. Regardless, we'll be leaving these arid dunes behind tomorrow. I knew it! Wow, runners really are neat, aren't they? A carriage would never be able to get through the desert this fast. But, just keep an eye on the road, okay, Nearest? I mean, something has to go wrong, right?
Well met.
Battle strategies, huh?
All right.
Sure. I'll be very wise.
If so...
I learned quite a bit from that match. I believe we would both benefit from continued practice.
I'd say...
Yes, she failed once with the prince. At that time, I was but a novice, a new addition to the Rail Guard. I lacked the experience needed to properly assume the role.
That's why.
It is for that reason that I now train both my body and mind so thoroughly, so that I have vowed to never let such a thing occur again. That's impressive.
Right. No.
Perhaps it would be more accurate to say that I'm trying to attain perfection, rather than implying I have already achieved it. Sorry. That said, 'tis quite the pleasure to speak so freely with you. I find comfort in knowing that I may share my feelings with a compatriot. If we find success in this endeavor, and create a country where all can truly live equally, I hope to serve as a knight captain, passing down what knowledge I can to a new generation. I will speak not just of tactics, but of all my experiences on this journey, my victories, and of course my failures too. That's a great
Well...
point.
Yes.
sorry. Have the ons. It's not the game. I'm just tired today. You honor me.
True.
All right.
And we have a lot of wisdom. But we're not gonna get past 2 yet.
All right.
Well, that was a lot.
I say, we could stop for a break.
Yes, it's break time.
Coming now into view is the Tree of Prophecy, a resplendent tapestry of color against the backdrop of the bleak
my.
desert. One theory is that the tree's roots gorge on the land's magla, and still another is that it gorges on those enraptured by its colorful foliage, as though themselves snared by the bewitching magla surrounding the tree. The Gauntlet Runner comes to a stop at its base.
Here we are. Shall we get a closer look?
Whoa!
It's so pretty.
That's...
It's not just the leaves. It's as though the whole area has been painted red.
Certainly.
This place calls to mind a picture book I read as a child. It told of a great tree located somewhere within the country, whose colors shifted to foretell unusual events in the times ahead. How exactly would a tree foretell the future? And how does a plant grow this huge in the middle of a desert? I'm not sure if this explains it, but I am sensing an incredible amount of magla in the air. If your hypothesis is correct, that would make this no mere tree, no sir, but a magical organism that feeds off of magla. As a matter of scientific research, I must document this discovery.
Hey,
Wow, Nearest, how did you get so good at drawing?
Yeah!
Oh, my boy. Meticulous documentation is the foundation of all good research. There we have it. I'm finished here. Take it as a keepsake. Wasn't it for research?
But
All the pertinent information I need has been etched into my very mind. I can make it do without the sketch itself.
Hey there!
Why don't we give that to Maria? I bet she'd love to see something from our journey. And we could tell her a story about this place. Yes,
Huh?
yes, I want to do that. A magical organism in the form of a tree. Say, aren't fairies in the same classification? Precisely. Gallica is a most precious treasure as well. I've been observing her very closely, which is giving me great insight into my own research into flight.
Huh?
You've been observing me this whole time? I don't recall you asking, so knock it off.
However,
Turning our attention back to the tree, I've heard that it tints itself blue to herald the arrival of favorable developments. I wonder what manner of anomaly its current color portends.
all right.
Oh, more wisdom. Okay, I'll take that.
The Gauntlet Runner arrives in a quiet clearing, concealed by boulders, as darkness reclaims the wilderness for itself. Monsters run rampant in the wilds. To sleep here would be perilous, unless from within the safety of a Gauntlet Runner. The party, secure in their Gauntlet Runner, spends the night in peace, hidden from hungry gazes.
Looks like we're doing some Hunkelmberg. I cannot say her name.
Well met.
Obviously, we're gonna do that. This power we've awoken to. I've all sorts of questions. But what I really find curious are those forms we take on. Each has their unique aspects. The one bit they all have in common is their armor-like appearance. What do you make of it? I'm gonna give the honest answer here. True, the designs do set them apart, but it was not their actual appearance I meant to ask about. In my opinion, the armor encloses the raging forces within us, allowing us to direct their power, as one directs a horse by its reins. It is said people lose their magic because they refuse to confront their fears and anxieties, forever unaware of that power lurking within them. Is that not, then, the very condition to awaken our slumbering power? Also, hence, why it's so exhausting and why it cannot be maintained for long. The ravenous appetite I had afterwards is proof. We do well to practice diligence, maintaining our food reserves.
All right.
I'll take it. Not quite at level 2. Getting close. Getting close.
Time marches on, and the age of a new
And
king
we get
draws
a new,
nearer.
different amount each day. It's very strange.
Finally! We're out of the desert!
Huh?
Oh, wow! I missed all this green!
Ugh. Why is it so bumpy?
That'd be the change in terrain, lad.
See, you got to let the suspensions get used to hard ground instead of soft sand.
Must be nice to fly everywhere.
What the? Did we just crash?
Of course not. That's
A cannonade.
Of course. Of course.
My star is rising! Ah! Sanctism will reign! Ah!
It's them. Remember, from the opening ceremony. I think one of them is Guido, Forden's confidant, and the other is Luis's man, Gladel.
Prominent candidates. Shouldn't the king's magic petrify them for their aggression?
No, see where they're aiming. They're not shooting to kill, just to take out the opposing runner's legs.
Man.
stuck out in the wilds with no working runner. Whether they survive or not, they're dashed well out of the race.
So 'tis a clash to halt each other's advance. Damned fools couldn't resist a show of force.
Look, over by the legs. That crier is there too.
I see. Acting as witness to the higher candidate's conflict. It seems Gladel cannot match Godot's firepower.
What's our plan? If we just hang back and watch, Godot's gonna win. and Vorden gets a leg up on the competition.
Oh boy. Oh boy. I know this is a bad idea, but I'm doing it.
Let's give Glodell a hand here.
Good thinking. That way we could win Luis's regards.
Agreed. Let us ride to Glodell's aid.
I say, hold on. You realize you're a no-name candidate, eh? If he wants to shut you out, he'll not have to aim for just our legs.
It's a runner, isn't it? If things get too dicey, we'll just run. Didn't you say we had the fastest craft around?
Fine. Suppose there's no room for caution if we want the world's eyes on us.
Okay, then it's settled. Let's make sure he owes us big.
There should be an external runner phone out there.
We're here to help! Withdraw, Glodell! Who goes there? Why do you stand for Luis's forces? Well, sorry, can't get into it now. That Gauntlet runner. You're that commoner candidate who destroyed the Grand Cathedral! Was that not enough? You would profane the sacred a second time!
So be it. In God's name, be thou punished.
Well.
You dare interfere in my fight! Know your place! Is it fame you seek? You thought by
So
confronting
weird.
me, you might lift your
So
own
weird.
names. Then you chose the wrong opponent.
I hate to interrupt, old egg, but it's a touch more complex than that.
We of the Crown Theocracy's monk army have silenced all who would oppose the eminence of God. Your petty ruses are beneath me. Now you shall know how powerless you truly are.
Remember, the king's magic means we cannot move to strike Godot himself.
Go for his followers first. We'll thin their numbers and turn the tide.
Go, my brethren! Put the fear of God into these impious commoners!
Don't forget about the petrification magic!
I do not remember
By this power.
what I have.
Maybe not. Lend me your strength.
Let's try a little... Oh, wait. No, I can't hit them all.
No, this won't work. Mage! Burn!
The power
Okay,
of
he
life
resists.
itself is... I call upon royal power within! Oh, holy
this.
light!
Cease your resistance.
Ah!
We're gonna
It's
right
okay.
in their weak
Oh,
spot.
hell
We
yes.
can do this. I
There
won't
we
hold back! Lightning!
Sanctism is supreme.
Only a flesh wound.
Take this! What
Oh, I
could you
think I
hope
got
to
an
achieve?
idea.
Dear God.
He knows we can't attack him. He's
Are
toying
you
with us.
prepared? The power of light!
Expose your
Okay,
sins.
that works pretty well.
I see you!
We've got them right
You
in their weak
disgrace the
spot.
sanctist way.
Fire!
The power of life it... Healer! Oh, holy light!
Well, that's...
What could you hope to achieve?
Oh, come on.
Take this!
Only a flesh wound.
Brace yourselves.
Captain, they've got your defenses down.
Comrades, lend me your strength.
Well, that sucks.
We've
Spearman.
got them right
Let's
in
stay
their
calm.
weak spot.
By this power. Roar!
Behold my power!
No holding back!
All right.
Oh, healing
let's see.
light!
I knew you'd help.
Trust needed.
Prepare yourselves.
I see you!
Expose your sins.
Let's go.
I don't think any did any more
Burn!
than any others.
Insolent heathens! I would lose nothing by conceding this fight.
Oh,
But the
they
faithful
wanna
are
talk.
watching. For the sake of my dear brethren, I must hold nothing back. Now, feel the righteous truth of sanctism engraved upon your flesh.
Does this mean he's getting serious?
Rise, my brother.
Get in there!
Oh, you little shit.
I have your back!
Take this! I won't lose.
Captain, they've got your defenses down!
Healer! The power of light!
By the sworn oath of night.
Your guts are right
I will
in their
fight
weak
with
spot.
Come forth, royal soul. Ice!
Hit him again.
Hit their weakness!
The power of life
That's your
itself
opening,
is in my
Captain.
hands.
You know what? I
Are you
wanna
well?
do this.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Just top us all off.
Know your place.
I see you!
Close your eyes. Take this! Take this!
Ow.
Stroll, they've sapped your defenses!
Mage! Freeze!
You hit their weakness!
It's too early
That's
to
your
go to
opening,
his
Captain.
No
side.
holding back! Try not to worry.
That helped.
Do it again.
I'm
Do it
obliged.
again. We need to heal.
Your guts are right in their weak
Behold
spot.
my power!
Ice!
Boom.
Go to his
It's
side.
too early to go to his side.
Yeah!
Close your eyes.
Not done yet.
Witness me, brethren!
I see you!
Goodbye.
So, the faithful are broken before you, yet your desperate struggling is for naught. You cannot defy the inevitable. I am immune to all your wicked harms.
Oh, he gets to do whatever he wants, and we can't even get near him!
Bend the knee and yield to the divine truth of sanctism. Now, are you prepared for the end?
Ah, I think not, you rotter!
What have you done to my gauntlet runner?
We've nothing to lose. At the very least, I can thrash your old clunker until it's inoperable.
This is a waste of my time. So be it. You'll face your divine punishment soon enough.
So he says.
Phew. Finally, he took the hint. Hey! Get down here!
What are you playing at? You think I owe you now or something? I would have been fine without your meddling. Are you hurt? Of course I'm not hurt! Look, what are you after?
Why, Gladell, surely you can spare some manners for a crew that saved our lives? Honestly, that got a bit ugly for my liking.
Well, well, well. Do my eyes deceive me? Juna the songstress in the flesh. What brings you all the way out here? A little tryst on the road, is it?
Nothing so saucy. I'm afraid this cad's just my chauffeur. Now please, darling, a little privacy, or I'll have to charge for an interview.
Fair enough, miss. Fair enough. Nothing you're not used to. Consider me chastened
work?
and shooed. Besides, I might have found another angle here that's just as promising.
You surprised me out there, love. You bested Godot. So you're not just a pretty face. You were more help than my useless driver, at least.
Look here. However talented and famed a songstress she may be, you must remember to contain yourselves.
Songstress? Wait, is she the same Nydia lady who sang at the opening ceremony?
Aye, but that's... Oh, blast it all, I can't take it anymore. I'd know the suspensions anywhere. You had Caden workshop on this, eh? Yes, those are quality parts and no mistake. Luis really shells out for his own.
By the crown, you can't be serious! She is Juno, the kingdom's greatest singer, the dulcet diva! Oh, this is preposterous! Surely I can't be the only one starstruck?
Sadly,
Really?
you are.
No one else wants to shake her hand? Well,
Go right ahead.
on behalf
Go right
of
ahead.
this group, I suppose it falls to me.
You're an interesting little ensemble. Wait, is that a fairy? A real living one? Where did you...
Hey, up there!
Oh my.
An airborne gauntlet runner. He's actually finished it.
Luis.
My lord, Luis. How kind to
boy.
provide a personal escort.
So that's it. I thought it was strange that a candidate like Gladel got stuck playing someone's driver.
But she was still the Sanctist's pick for the opening ceremonies? Guess even Forden's camp has to bend to popular opinion.
My humblest apologies, my lord Luis, for this travesty, especially when you had graced me with the privilege of bearing the lovely Lady Juna.
Glad to see Lady Juna's safe, at least.
I could have crushed that churchman like a bug, and I would have if these insolent fools hadn't.
I'm sure. Sorry, don't much care.
It would seem you had to clean up my associate's mess. I'd like to express my gratitude, but if I might ask, who are you?
I mean, I gotta be honest.
I'm just another candidate.
Indeed. Then we are both striving for the throne. One would think you commoners, but for the Lady Knight at your side. And you have a gauntlet runner. Most curious. What made you decide to enter the competition?
Looks like he's more interested than we anticipated. This might be our chance, so choose your words wisely, okay?
We gotta suck up to him, right? That's the plan, right? I think honesty's best.
Hey, I know you want to get this right.
I want to help you, Count Luis.
Apparently, I don't have a choice.
You fight in my name, do you?
Really now? So, you thought you'd step in for a little self-promotion?
We want to help anyone in need. That's what we believe in.
Anyone? Most interesting. However, my immediate needs are met in terms of sword hands.
Oh, come now. Don't they have a certain charisma to them? Why? I dare say I saw them use magic without igniters.
Please, I know we can help you. We want nothing more than to see your vision realized, Lord Luis.
You do know what that vision is built on, don't you? If you would claim yourself my ally, then prove your power before all the kingdom's eyes. You can't change the world without power, after all. If you can manage that, I'll consider your proposal.
I don't want to suck up to him.
See you, loves.
Don't think this changes anything. Come on, Hector!
And I think Juna's missed in the head.
It soars like a damn bird.
Right then. That could have gone
that's all
worse.
I've got on the mind.
We were lucky we managed to connect with Luis this early.
No thanks to that Gladel. Even should we be accepted, he'll be no ally of ours.
Well, at the very least, Luis knows our faces. All we have to do now is avoid screwing it up.
He wants to see our power, does he? Then let's find Heisme,
Yes,
bring him
yes.
to justice, and show the nation we're a force to be reckoned with.
As the chirping birds return to their nests and the darkness claims its dominion, the Gauntlet Runner at last arrives at its repose, a place grown thick with trees. Are the sounds from between the trees just the leaves being caressed by the wind? Or are they the whispers of the beguiling beams of the dark? The party never has to find out, for they are safe within the Gauntlet Runner.
Sure, that's one way to look at it.
Ah! Oh, damn and blast!
Did you hear that?
Totally.
It's over. The end of the road. So ends the life of the genius engineer.
Let's say we go check on him.
Probably a good idea.
Oh.
Hey! Nurse, you okay?
Oh, you two. Terribly sorry. It's nothing, really.
Is there something troubling you?
Ah, well, I suppose you could say that. It's just the runner, you see? She's in top shape, but I wanted to make her peerless. An absolute beauty, you know, top of her class. Something that would make even old Luis's runner look like a bally apple cart. I'd not be floundering so much if I just had a bit of spark.
A spark?
Yes, my girl. A spark of inspiration. A moment of epiphany. Like when I saw the lost
I cannot
relic.
adjust to this beard mustache
Lost
thing on his
relic?
face.
Doesn't ring a bell.
Ah, yes, context. They say that long, long ago, there was a civilization so highly advanced it was beyond all modern understanding. Automation ruled the day. People lived surrounded by machinery with no need to work. Legend has it that they lived lives of convenience and comfort, but somehow that civilization just up and disappeared.
I mean,
God only
they had
knows
no
what happened to
reason
them.
to do anything.
Sounds kind of far-fetched already.
Hear me out, would you? The point is, once in a stretch, you hear about someone unearthing relics from those days of yore. Absolutely inscrutable to the layman, don't you know? But those in the know would recognize such a prize at a single glance.
Have you seen one?
Have you ever seen one of these yourself?
Oh, yes. When I was but a young sproglet, there was this loony old inventor in my neighborhood, both quite brilliant and quite daffy, as they
That
often
seems
are.
common.
That old fellow only showed me his find once, but even seeing it lit a fire in me, like being struck by lightning. After that, it was like a boiling pot. Ideas, ideas, ideas rising to the surface. And my tinkering always came out marvelous. Some proper court engineer-worthy genius. Something about it utterly captured my imagination. The lost relic, I mean.
Wow. You could try getting him to show you again.
If only I could. That old fellow went back to his own hometown. That single solitary glimpse of the past was all I had. The old goat. He told me he'd leave me the relic in his will.
Okay, so where's this guy's hometown?
Oh, some tiny hamlet somewhere on the outskirts of Martira. A village by the name of Camiro or some such.
Well, we are nearby.
This one's important.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Oh.
So, we'll arrive in Martira this evening then. Good. Soon, we'll be liberated from this blasted shaking. liberated. I do believe I take offense to that. The fairy girl's right, you know. The carriage could never keep up this pace. Some gratitude would be appreciated. Apologies, I am grateful. It's just hard to show it while on the verge of losing your lunch. That, and I pray, we can avoid further hindrances like yesterday's.
Isn't that...
Once we arrive in town, we're supposed to meet with Barden, right? I'm sure the sights will be distracting, but let's not keep the man waiting.
Departing the capital and barreling southward, the party's gauntlet runner at last arrives in the old castle town, Bartira, where their client Barden awaits. The towering castle's stark walls stare down coldly upon its visitors. The only question now is whether or not this gambit was the right move.
My, this is a small little place.
'Tis far more desolate a place than I'd heard.
Not many people out. It's like everyone's afraid of something.
Ah, you're here! I've been hoping you'd show up soon.
I know it's been a while, but we pledged to help you. We'll not go back on our word.
Glad to hear it. I'm sure Lady Joanna will also be pleased. Oh, your pardon. Lady Joanna rules this city. She's also a most holy sanctoress of the Sanctus Church. She lives there, in Criganti Castle.
I take it the locals are hoping for His Eminence Forden to win the tournament?
Aye, naturally. No sane and righteous man would want Luis on the throne. Speaking of, I heard there was a scuffle on the road between two candidates' gauntlet runners. The criers say Forden's allies suffered the worst of it.
Ah, well, that's Luis's camp for you. I assume it was them, I mean. Some nasty characters at his heel, eh?
Let's be truthful.
Luis is nothing but a tyrant.
Yes. Such atrocities in his name. Unforgivable.
Captain, are you sure we can trust these strangers? These bounty boarders are always in it just for the money.
Looks like his officer's not on our side just yet.
Dinna be rude, Morris. They've come a long way for our sakes. Now, I'm sure you must be knackered from the journey. Let me show you to an inn. You can try our local speciality, perhaps.
Ah, you've a local delicacy. 'Twould be a welcome treat.
You chaps go on.
Of course they do.
The old
Of course
girl
they do.
needs a bit of maintenance after carrying us so far.
Can't that wait until you've eaten?
Well, too much at stake, lad.
Welcome,
Go
welcome.
on. Don't worry, and I'll sort her out. Might well fix the bally waterworks while I'm at it.
Come, everyone. This way.
Do-do-do.
Is this some kind of smoked dish?
Roasted larvae of the
okay.
giant
How about
sandworm.
you?
It's Martira's culinary speciality.
You?
Cooked to a delicate finish, just enough to preserve all the natural juices and
I'm gonna be
flavors
over
of the
here
innards.
hiding behind my
Oh, good.
mic so
Larval
I don't
innards.
have to see the bug.
Tis a
No,
unique
no, this is
texture,
not
to be
helping.
sure. But the taste is divine. Exquisite.
You're completely serious, aren't you?
Something the matter? Do try some of your own before it gets cold.
It looks great.
Come now, they're offering us fine hospitality. 'Tis only right that we graciously savor it.
Sorry.
Yes, absolutely
Sorry.
right. I'll be cheering
I
you
don't
on.
like bugs.
And
I don't
I'll see
like
to the
any
funeral
bugs.
plans.
Are you actually enjoying that?
How was it? Sometimes the insides can twitch a bit, but it's harmless, I assure you.
Would that I had time to try more of your dishes, but... to business. Can you fill us in on the details of all these kidnappings?
Aye. Our wee ones have been going missing for at least 6 months. All told, we're looking at 15 children now unaccounted for.
And you think this Heismay is your culprit?
I'm told he's a disgraced knight with nowhere else to turn. We've no proof, but the pieces fit. Seems to me that with nothing else to lose, he's gone rogue.
For a man who claimed a knight's honor to stoop to such horrors. 'Tis unacceptable. We must end this quickly, for our sake and his own.
If I recall the brief, it'll be quite a feat to even get near this Heismay. His hideout was in the midst of the sandworm's territory, yes?
Aye, well remembered. He certainly isn't going to make this easy for us.
So, is Heismay's hideout way out here? Looks pretty far from Martira.
Yes, yes it does.
Oh, I smell trouble. And there's a campground.
Well, it's not like they're giving me a choice.
Let's see here. Let's see. It's your call.
Now that you mention it, I have to wonder how he can even survive out there.
We've been chasing any lead we have, but we can't figure it all out. We're in over our heads.
Let's work together to save this town.
We're awful grateful to have you. And don't worry, we'll pay you what you're due. After all, nobody else in the royal capital would give it a second glance.
We help anyone in need. That's why we've come this far.
Inspiring words, young man. Now, I hope you're not full yet. We've a whole spread of other dishes for you. Now this.
No, thank you.
This is the pride of the town. A fine sweetmeat made from the juvenile sandworm's entrails. You'll find this tastes as sweet as any dessert.
I'm
Together,
back to hiding behind
I'm
my
sure
leg.
we can find a way to the stronghold without falling prey to those worms. Now, please, dig in.
Tis altogether different from the roast. Why, 'tis succulent as a mellow fruit. Another marvel.
You must have gotten used to eating anything you had to out in the wilds, eh?
I'll schedule a meeting with the Honourable Lady Joanna tomorrow. Please, rest your weary heads for today.
Oh boy.
If they aren't here calling a free meal out of us, that is.
Now, let's go.
It's been a while.
Exactly.
Alright. What do you got?
Got a moment?
Over here? Okay, over here.
Right?
Alright. If he had a dialogue, we should probably also talk to, Uncle. I can't believe she likes
Pleasure to
us.
see you.
Good night.
And whoosh.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
It does indeed. It does indeed.
It's gorgeous out!
Hold on.
Where's everyone?
Let's hurry.
Okay, so we're looking for stairs.
More people missing. Hello there.
I think we're okay.
An elder candidate?
They're always so surprised. I'm guessing we just keep going up.
What'll I do here?
Hello, chicken. Knock, knock.
You!
Hang on, what if... I see. Let's see.
I'll take my reward now.
Yep.
Oh, any one of them will do.
Well met.
I've awaited you. Aye, yeah.
Yes, let's go. Let's go.
May I present Lady Joanna,
I mean, that's just fine.
Sanctoress and the ruler of this city.
Sometimes I'm quiet in my Discord too.
These are the ones who have undertaken the request to subjugate Heisme.
I am Joanna, presiding lady of this city. On its behalf, you have my gratitude for
green
traveling all the
lipstick.
way from the royal capital.
Lady Joanna refused to use taxes to pay for this, so she sold her own heirlooms and possessions to secure the funds.
It's clear you want only the best for your people, milady. So we'll give you our best in return.
I cannot claim any nobility above yours. Even as other aspirants to the throne quarrel and bicker, you've chosen instead to help the kingdom's people.
Well, we don't deserve that much credit. After all, we're not helping for free.
Even so, please put an end to this tragedy.
Yes.
We won't let you down.
Thank you. In truth, I thought it foolish to decide a monarch by a simple vote of popularity. But perhaps there is something to it. Here is my offer.
Maybe.
If you get rid of the culprit, I will appeal to the people of this town to support you.
'Tis most kind, but can you truly afford that? Surely, as a church sanctoress, His Eminence Forden would expect your support.
Indeed. However, I would rather have a king who truly cares for his subjects.
Yes, Lady Joanna.
Oh my.
Now, I must return to my duties. I shall await our next meeting.
We're counting on you.
'Twas a confident smile indeed, with a great deal of pain behind it.
I know it's but a step in our plan, but truly, I hope we can help these people. She even promised us political support.
She did say it. Oh, I mean, I can't help but wonder if she'll keep her word on that. It's quite a promise to make when she barely knows us.
Did something seem amiss?
Not in particular. Maybe it's just the gloominess of this place getting to me. So what are we gonna do about Heisme? We'll have to go out in Sandworm territory to find him, right?
The mere fact of his kidnappings suggests he's passing unseen by guards and sandworms alike. The question is, how?
Let's ask around the city a bit first. Though I can't say we'll find many willing to talk with the streets this deserted. Maybe we'll have better luck around the taverns and shops.
Maybe.
We should go.
I mean, obviously.
Now,
we must
how
start
did
there.
I wind up?
Boy, my thanks to you.
All good.
Oh, any one of them.
Okay, well, he didn't have any info.
Welcome.
So, hey.
What?
Oh, hey!
I just did that. Why is there a mouse in those posters?
Whoa!
What'll I do here?
Can't be.
Okay, in the shop.
Okay?
Obviously, we have to check in here. Oh, and we have to talk to this guy.
What'll it be?
Slayer's base lard. Okay, well, that looks nice.
Yeah.
Sure, I'll take that too.
Ooh. Now then.
Sell the coins to get us back up. Oh, we do in fact have some equipment. Silver armor, I like. Silver abacus. I'm guessing that's like a merchant weapon.
Can't be.
What'll it be?
I mean, it does seem to be better for her. Oh, wow. That is super expensive. The chat rules are just, like, right below. If you're on the About tab. If I remember correctly. I can't actually see it myself. But that's what I remember it being. Wow. +2 all stats. That's huge, but also way too expensive. Tempting. No, my rules are pretty simple. I'm here to keep chat fun and have a good time with everyone.
What is it? Right.
Nice! Ha. Good. More info.
elder candidate? No. Must have got that wrong.
Hello there.
You look like the sort.
Okay.
Okay, obviously not him.
I'm out of ideas. What do you want to know?
Excuse me.
Sure.
Thank you kindly. Here's the real skinny.
All right.
I'm out of ideas.
I mean, it took us some money.
More people missing.
Yes. Whoa.
More people missing.
I can hardly think on it.
Hey. No good.
Not a scrap. I suppose we knew it wouldn't be that simple.
I mean,
It is far too early to give up. I spent over a year asking after the prince with no luck. And still I did not falter.
Yes, and it's very admirable. But I think I'd prefer a change of tack instead.
You there. Might you answer a question?
Terribly sorry, but I can't help you. I'm just here on my leisure. You're better off finding the information you're looking for elsewhere.
Suspicious character, isn't he?
Hey, you lot. You seriously gonna hunt down Heisme?
You're Barden's man.
Yeah, the guy with the attitude.
Not sure I should tell you this, but here I am. There's actually a way to avoid the giant sandworms. You just gotta wait for the sand flash. It's a local event. A kind of storm. The wind kicks up sand peppered with magic crystals. Not too uncommon a sight round here. Our diviners say we'll have a sand flash in about 5 days. Seems to put most wild beasts to sleep. Might be some magic effect, or might just be waiting out the storm. And that includes the sandworms. Eh? They'll nod off, and with proper timing, you'll sneak right past them. Heisme might well be using the same trick himself.
We're much obliged, but if you know all this, why haven't you and the guard gone out?
A guard unit stomping around would wake up the whole den. Didn't much like saying it, but us local lads wouldn't be much use against Heisme anyway. But you think you can handle him? Aye? Wouldn't be here otherwise.
That information is all we needed. Thanks for the help.
Good luck out there. And don't worry, no charge for the advice, eh? Can't have you getting yourself killed now. Cap's reputation's on the line. And, one more thing. You didn't get this info from me. Aye?
Understood. But why? You could have shared this with us at supper yesterday.
What? And got myself volunteered to go out there as your travel guide? No danger of that.
I see.
Anyway, I'm counting on you.
Only so much help from this guy.
Finally, a solid lead falls into our laps. And we'll not even have to bother with the sandworms. We've apparently got 5 days till the sand flash hits. Let's make sure we can get this done quick.
Since it's just us.
Looks like more than a day's trip on the map.
If it takes us one night to reach the giant sandworms' territory, and we aim to go when the storm has them all asleep, we should leave in 4 days' time.
Let's go inform Nearest.
Righto, straightforward enough. Long as we get in when the worms have all tucked in for a nap, we'll be just dandy. Suppose I'd better crack on with the tune-ups then. Don't want the old girl failing on us when she'll be our only hope of egress, eh?
I think something just reacted. What is this?
Oh, that? Damned if I know. It was just in the blueprints from the royal family. Works rather like an igniter, but no idea what it does. Just don't go breaking... Oh, easy there. You all right, lad? Thought I saw something glowing. Then you came over all giddy, gave me a start.
For a moment, it was like the light was
Still
blinding.
can't believe this thing reacted. Look, we don't want any nasty surprises, so I vote we stay put and rest up for today. Just in case. Don't want you passing out on me, do I?
Just in case.
Just
yes.
consider it a little precaution for the trip.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Oh my. Here we go.
Your journey is going well, it seems. One by one, you take your steps forward on this road. A supernatural awakening, a call to adventure, legs to carry you. All of these are coming together. Accordingly, new powers needed for the journey seem to have awakened.
That thing in the gauntlet
Are you
runner?
talking about that thing inside the gauntlet runner?
By my eyes report, there is one piece of equipment in the gauntlet runner that was created in ancient times. Something no longer crafted in this day and age. A divine relic. It contains ancient magic once thought lost. The power of teleportation. With proper use, its great power will turn your gauntlet runner swifter than any beast or transport on land. Most interesting. The reasons elude me, but you seem qualified to use this divine relic. I cannot imagine this is mere coincidence. Perhaps you are guided by an unknown hand.
Yes.
Now, try to imagine.
It's called its game.
Vivid, familiar scenery. Somewhere far from the land where you rest.
What's going on here?
What's with all the yelling? Wait, isn't this...
What? The royal capital? How? We were in Martira just last night.
Eurus? Surely you didn't drive us back here?
Are you mad? Don't you remember how many days the last trip took? You can't dash and roll pop over to the capital in a single night.
Yes, yes we can.
What? So this is some magic you saw in a dream?
So this teleportation, it can just whisk us all back to the royal capital in a flash. Even the gauntlet runner came along for the ride.
It certainly did. And there might be a reason for that.
Do you know something?
She was custom-made for the prince. When I wasn't there in the concept phase, when they gave me an odd gadget and said, make it work, I bloody well made it work. You saw it yourself, eh, my lad? That part all bound up in its heart. Last night, we caught it glowing. Then I wake up and find a proper hullabaloo. Damnedest thing. It only started glowing when you got close, eh? Maybe you were a trigger of some kind.
Yes, I think I am.
Yeah, maybe I am.
I cannot say I've heard of teleportation, and yet... surely there can be no explanation for this other than magic.
Hold on. If we're back in the capital, that means we've got bigger problems. We're due back in Martira for the bounty. If it takes us days to get back, that's all our planning ruined.
If we magicked ourselves over here, let's bally well see if we can magic ourselves back, eh?
Yes.
He makes it sound so easy, but what do you think?
'Tis no small feat we ask, I know, but might you at least try?
I mean, obviously. Engine room. And over here. Somewhere? Oh, down. Okay.
Where to?
Man, this is a lengthy way to teach you. And, yes, Mima. I have been looking. I don't use
It's
straight up
reacted.
D&D.
The lad really is the key to triggering it.
Oh, hey! Are you sure this is safe?
All we can do is trust him.
I use what we call my Celestia system. Which is very much like D&D, with some extras.
It's Martira. They really are back.
I can't believe it. It feels just like when the king's magic caused that spectacle in the capital.
In my eyes, it's the other way around. It's not powerful by virtue of being connected to the king or to the lad. Maybe it's that all magic is supposed to have potential of this magnitude. You've all got some powers that defy understanding too, eh? Gives one the sense that those sanctists preaching about needing igniters are wrong, or lying outright.
I suppose when you say it like that.
Speaking of sanctism, they'll not like this. A tool full of this kind of practical, unorthodox magic is against all their teachings. Why would the royals have had it?
Hold a moment. With this teleportation on our side, can we travel anywhere in the world with only a thought? If that's so, we may not even need a gauntlet runner at all.
What? You mean we could just magic snap ourselves to Brialhaven? Just like that?
Go on, try it out.
Nah. We have to have been there before.
No reaction.
So we can't go somewhere we've never been before?
Yes.
Anywhere else you've been? How about Montario?
No. Commoners don't usually visit the 3 great cities.
'Twould seem this power of travel is somewhat conditional. Best that we define its boundaries now.
So, in the end, the only places we can teleport to are the cities we've actually been to.
Well, thank you very much. Almost had me out of a job there, lad.
Sounds like you've got to envision the destination in great detail for it to work. We'll need more than a glance out a window or a passing familiarity. And you have to focus for it too. Seems to take you a moment, which means it won't save us in a fight.
Not as convenient as it sounds, huh?
How so?
Still very convenient.
Now we can return to the royal capital anytime we need to restock. 'Tis useful enough as is, and the more places we travel, the more we can return to.
You're right. And now we can drop by to see Maria whenever we like. Put like that, it really is something impressive.
Even if we've no idea where it comes from, it should certainly prove useful.
Hell yeah.
Our next foe is a bounty, and we have a lot of preparing to do. We've got 3 days to go, so don't forget.
How would I forget?
Oh, that's right.
So? Yeah, we can do other bounties here. And we can report on quests. What quests did we finish?
Oh, my apologies. You're all right there? That's a relief. Well, I'll be off now.
Did you just steal our money?
You sure you want to let that fellow go? He nicked something of yours just now when he bumped into you.
Oh no! Griez's dagger is missing! Let's chase after him! I don't see him anywhere! Jeez, how'd he disappear so fast? Come on!
Now... Oh?
Hi. Of course, we don't have enough imagination.
I'll be off.
Well, that's gonna take a little bit of work.
More people missing. More people missing.
Oh, what'll I do? Why did this happen?
Practical pigeon
Oh,
purse.
what'll I do? Stupendous.
Sure, we can do that.
I'd so love your help.
Let's give it a shot.
Well, we also need to go there too, so.
Whoa. That reminds me.
Yes.
A village.
Ooh.
2 different quests here.
Let's see here.
A village.
So?
Alright. That is taken care of. How about this? Oh, we finally get to turn in that one quest.
We did it.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
All right.
Also, lots of courage. Which is good.
Well done. What do you think of this?
Oh, yeah?
Don't go get yourself killed.
Yeah. Hey.
There's that.
Good hunting to you.
Let's do it.
More courage. Always like the courage.
Let's see here. This place.
Oh, and sorry, I forgot. Too many
All
things.
right.
Game, you. So, we're actually trying to figure out, like a new day and time. At the moment, remind me on the Discord, and I will let you have access to the forums for TTRPGs, and you can go in there and fill out the form. So, yeah, if you want to get in, that's the way to do it. Because, yeah, we need to
Now
get
what am I to
a new
do?
date and time.
Now what am I to do?
This? No.
Hey.
Now what am I to do?
I'm totally trying to remember how one gets
What
into
now?
the menu. No, that's not what I wanted. Oh, he can go up. That'd also be a good thing to do. And I think she has a mission. Alright. I still don't know what to do there.
Now
Just
what am I to do?
Just that. Just toss it in general chat on the Discord, and I'll give you access. That's all it takes. I just have to be reminded, because I will probably forget. Still can't remember what gets us
What now?
the, whatchamacallit? Real virtues, that's it. Man, my brain. Alright, you know what? You know what? I just seem like extra tired today, and I don't know why. I think I might end early now and go find us someone to rate. And I'll be back hopefully tomorrow, and I'm not yawning and having my eyes droop and my brain be mush. I don't know why I'm so tired. I think we'll raid Glitter. There we go. So, plan is to do more of this tomorrow. Hopefully I'm more awake. Hopefully. I'm unusually tired today, so yeah. Hopefully that will not be the case tomorrow. That's basically all my plan at the moment. So, with that, have fun, take care, and see you later. Bye.